Welcome to the M.A.C address, the place to go to get the news and information that you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face, because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the M.A.C address starts right now.
Yeah, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of the M.A.C address. Wow, I studied on that one.
It's the what?
The M.A.C address. The M.A.C address. And we are going to take a moment and go around and introduce ourselves like we always do.
I am Malika, the M in MAC.
And I am April, the A in MAC.
And I am Chris, the C in MAC. And as she's becoming a regular, she can't get enough of our shenanigans. Go ahead and introduce yourself, ma'am.
I'm Jennifer, and I have a weird voice this week.
Yeah, she sounds like Starscream today.
Yeah.
But we are the M.A.C address. If you like our podcast, be sure to like and subscribe and spread the word about us. Help us grow. Not only that, also, what else they need to do? It'd be nice if they did.
Subscribe, leave a
talking about-
comment.
Yeah, leave comments
Leave a
and
comment. You talking about donate, whatever.
yeah, and if you feel generous and you
We
want
want
to
your
donate to our cause here, our Cash App is on the page. All right, so y'all, today is Monday. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're surviving.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your voice?
I think it's just sinuses. I went up to the lake this weekend in North Georgia where it was cooler to escape the heat. And I came back last night and it started to go, but then I dealt with children all day.
Well, that'll do it right
Yeah.
So I'm talking nonstop and it's tired.
Now, I didn't catch those last 3 minutes of stuff you said. Can you repeat that? Don't do that.
So rude, so rude.
Don't do that, because I don't know if I can take too much of that. All right, well, of course, April, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Who wants to start it off?
Not April.
Not April, huh? So I like that.
We're going to do a taste test.
Oh, yeah. So I brought my cucumbers
Yeah, we got
that I
it.
talked about last week.
Yeah, they're a whole different color in that container.
All right. So it's
Well-
a little spicy. It's cucumbers, and I sweat them first. So I put salt on them and let them sit for about 10 minutes. And then I drain them, rinse them off, put them back in. Soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, chili, Japanese, Chinese, I don't know, chili paste, sauce,
Yeah.
So hot all
garlic, and sesame oil.
And this is supposed to be more healthy.
It's how I like it.
It sounds like it's going to send us straight to the bathroom.
It's good. I'm gonna have two. You can have as many as you want.
Okay,
I'll pass it
well.
around.
Well, I'm hungry. It looked like you held up a piece of pickle. So we are trying Miss Jennifer's
Cucumbers.
cucumber salad.
Now
Is it-
normally they're cold, but
it's
I
hot,
just
so.
made them.
Okay. I'm not a new person type of girl.
I appreciate your participation.
These are actually good.
I like them.
Yeah, it's good.
You need to get one in the sauce though. I saw how you chickened out.
Now you pushing it now.
You chickened out. Get one down in there.
Okay, you trying to make me.
We need full participation.
But not bad. It's a little salty for me.
It's not bad, but I'm just trying to figure out what it tastes like. I feel like it tastes
To
like
me, it's like sushi kinda.
Mm-hmm.
Without the fish.
And I have never
Tastes like sushi without the sushi.
Yeah.
never had sushi.
Oh my
What you saying?
gosh.
I never had sushi.
Oh, I thought you said sushi.
Would you try it?
Yes.
She's a little hesitant. She's like,
All
As long as
right.
it don't look scary and it's not too raw of a.
well, sometimes they have the fried, so it's not really sushi. It's cooked.
Yeah, I like try that one.
Yeah, you know, sushi doesn't mean raw fish. It's the style of how it's made. Like you can have a sweet potato sushi, and it's just rice and a piece of sweet potato.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I think it's pretty
Malika-
cool how it's like.
I said it's not
Wrapped up
bad.
in
It's a
that
little
rice
salty
and
for
stuff.
me.
What, you gonna get a headache from it?
No, it's just a little salty.
Well, I like it. I'm not even a cucumber person.
No, he's not.
Like, but I can actually deal with that.
It's not a meal. It's just a snack.
Maybe it'll taste better if it was cooler.
Cold, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so the cucumber passed the Taste test. So I guess out of a scale out of 1 to 10, what you give, Miss Malika?
I give it a 6.
8.
She's my friend.
A 6 also because
will-
I don't really eat cucumbers.
For me not to
He's
eat
like, I'll eat
cucumbers, I will give that an 8.
Thank you for letting us try.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you
Taking
for
the time
sharing
out
the
and
recipe
making-
we would have never thought of.
Thank you for being adventurous.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. So I ain't nobody asked who want to go first.
You, I
I
guess.
guess it's.
It's always you. I don't know.
I don't know
Why,
why, you
does it
even
have to
ask.
always be me?
Because you just have the stuff.
You're
right.
the man.
I am the man. True. All right, so I got a question here for you guys. All right, I have to say the whole thing. So I kind of mentioned this to Miss Malika one time, but I cleaned it up a little bit. So I'm gonna ask. So being the person that you are right now and having the mindset that you do, can you be with a person who is considered a 1%er? Now, let me explain what a 1%er is. A 1%er is a person who has the money, the connections, the resources to have things the way they want, but may arrogantly remove anything that goes against those wants and replace it with something that won't. So we're talking about like maybe like a lot of rich people who just feel like they can just always have it their way, and if you don't do what you're supposed to do or whatever, what they want, then they just let you go.
Let me go.
Yeah. So we'll take a moment. We'll go around the table here. So we'll start off with you,
So
Miss
the question
No
is,
Voice.
could I be with that?
Yeah, could you be with a person who is like that? I mean, a 1%, like they're making,
All the money.
hundreds and thousands of dollars a year.
I mean, I definitely could be with that. I don't know if that's what I would want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not driven by money. That's not my thing. And usually those 1%ers work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more about time, quality time, but I mean, I could do it. I could do it for a little bit and travel, and enjoy it, but I don't think that would make me truly happy. My happiness is more about experiencing things together and learning about each other and just staying invested in each other and knowing that I'm not the priority, that the priority is making money and having the best things and being Mr. Flashy, then that's not what I would want. But could I do it? Yeah, I could do it. I couldn't make a life out of it, though. I couldn't do it forever.
Long time.
Yeah, it wouldn't be for forever, but I think knowing the situation, I would know it wouldn't be forever anyway. Because once my looks fade or whatever, then, or once I don't want to go out for a night or do something, then, they're going to drop me and get the
somebody
next person who will. And there's plenty of people that are attracted to money, but that's not how you get me.
As we can see, you lose your voice ain't slowed you down.
No, not at all.
I see that. Good. All right. I hear you. All right. So my baby down there, what do you say?
That's not for me. I mean, yeah, money sounds nice, but like she said, quality time is like number one.
Mm-hmm.
Always. You working all the time is not for me. That's not it.
Okay. All right. I like that. What about you, Miss April?
I mean, I'll try it, but he's gonna dump me anyway. So just like get what I can. I'm almost like I'm a gold digger. Like I'm getting what I can, but I'm trying to learn from this person. Like they got that way for somehow. Besides working all the time, so you can gain some information from it. It's not to bring up Didi, but Carisha, ain't that her name? The City Girls girl.
Yeah.
She learned a lot of stuff from Diddy, from her interview that she did. So it's just like, just being with him to learn these things. But you're not going to be there for a long period of time.
A lot of the times when you're talking about a person who's in that 1%, like what I'm talking about, they are very picky and choosy about the kind of person that they want on their arm. So, and they also, it's almost like there are some restrictions sometimes that could be applied. Like say for instance, a good example would be like if you're dealing with somebody like that, would you have an argument with them about anything.
I think the only way I could really be with him is as a friend, because I think otherwise I would know that I'm just another toy, just another object to them, and not like a person. And you know, I'm nobody's object. I'm nobody's second choice.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I
Yeah.
could have an argument because
Oh, yeah.
that's just
Yes,
me.
you can. The person could be a billionaire. You'll let them know. Look, you wrong.
I could say my piece and not think nothing about it. I've already thought about the extreme negative if I have this argument. So here we go.
You already prepared for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
well, I mean, for me, I couldn't do it simply because it kind of goes against my human nature as a man. Because, you know, if I'm dealing with somebody who is a full provider, then and that's the thing that I'm used to. I can't be one of those guys that will sit back and I can't do that. I can't be one of
You
those guys.
can't be a stay-at-home dad
I
and take care of
cannot
all the little people.
I can't do that. I
And
just
clean the
can't.
house and
Well, I mean, if a
there
person
are
like that-
men that can't.
Yeah, but it's like it's like can't really put yourself in the category of a man. But I mean, because you're doing the things which is mostly like, you know, I ain't gonna say it.
No.
So
Well,
what?
I'm just saying it's mostly looked at as
A woman's
a
job.
woman's job.
What would bother you more? The fact that the person made more money than you?
Well, it would if a person like that, I wouldn't be making any money. They'd be making all the money. And I'd be the one that's at the house, you know, cooking and cleaning and things like that.
I mean, when they have people for that?
Yeah, they
that's-
would.
I was trying to get to that until she started looking at me crazy. I was like, yeah, watch what you say. All that says, whose job is that? Who runs
That's
the
why
world?
I said it. I said it for you. You just like you trying
Yeah,
to get
I
around the
appreciate
bush.
it.
I was like, you talking about a woman's job? They try to assume it's what women's supposed to do. It's just
Well,
cook and
I'm
clean.
just saying, you know, society. I mean,
Yeah.
Has
even
changed.
yeah, but you know, back then, society, you know, a great gift to give a woman back then was a vacuum cleaner.
Was, yes.
Yeah, but
I mean, still
there's
is.
still
I love
people
vacuum
there.
cleaners. So give me
There's
one.
still a lot of people that think that's the woman's job.
Yeah, you know,
And it's
iron-
not 50-50.
Yeah, you know, your job is to iron my clothes. You
I
know,
don't even know how to do that.
So you be one of those people that had that burn mark on the shirt.
Oh yeah, I don't even own the iron. I didn't even. What's the point of buying? I iron the iron. I'm not gonna iron.
Just
no
throw them
clothes.
in the dryer. You
I
done
throw
with
it in the dryer.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. But like I said, for me, I can't. With the mindset that I have, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I already see, because it's going to be moments where it's going to be something that I'm going to want to do or something I'm going to want to get, and the fact that I have to go through her to get it, it's bothersome.
Oh, that's how some women think too. I don't
Well,
want to have to go through.
you're right. Some women do think like that, but you also have a lot of women who would wish for that lifestyle. They say, I just want a man to take care of me. Give me, you know, all the body and head space so I can always be arm candy on them. They want that lifestyle.
It's like, yes, I want a man to take care of me, but
I still
I don't
don't
want
know.
him to be like, when he get mad at me, take everything away. I don't want that feeling.
You don't want to get Orange Juice Jones?
What? I don't want to get what?
With your age.
What'd you
I
say?
thought everybody know about Orange Juice Jones in his video where, you know,
Orange Juice Jones?
you'd heard of Orange Juice Jones. Wow.
I don't know. I might have to hear the whole thing just to make sure.
The guy who sings, I saw you and him walking in the rain.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It's okay, Jennifer. It's all
I
right.
gotta know that
Yes.
song.
No.
It's all right. Well, whenever you get a chance, just look at the video.
Okay.
Just look at it. All right.
But
That was one of the subjects that I had. So anybody got one they want to throw in there? Hey, but what's going on with you? I thought you hate me.
I do.
So ain't nobody made you mad?
It makes me mad. Yes, they make me mad all the time.
That's all you got, ain't it?
I mean, it's I don't know.
Ain't nobody made
No.
some mashed potatoes lumpy for you? And then like, I
No.
can't stand a man.
Yes, but I don't know.
Really?
All the time. I'm just trying to. I don't know. I guess because I haven't been to therapy in so long to be able to talk out my feelings. So I
Well-
just keep everything kind of in until I go through it a million times in my head. Make myself
Well,
go
talk
crazy.
out here.
We don't know them.
We exactly. What's
You need a journal.
Hey, but what's really going on?
I mean, we done talked about it before. Like, really, can men and women really be friends after you done kind of got close with each other? Can you
They
put
have
it back?
relations.
Yes. Could you put it back to just a friendship?
No.
I think you can. It's just be hard to do.
There's always some feelings there because if you think about the other person with somebody else that way, then
Gonna
it's
piss you off.
yeah, makes
Somebody's gonna be hurt.
yeah.
You know, I think that if two people like in a situation like that, they can be friends, but it's almost like the friendship could be jeopardized if the next person that they get is like they consider them as being better than them. Like, you know, if me and you was to ever broke up, not wishing anything, and you know, and the next woman would be like a sack of potatoes with eyes, you know, with some skinny legs. I mean, that's not a, you know, I'm like, you probably won't look at that no threat. Like you'll probably look at it like, you know what, that I can come and get him back if I want to. You know, so I think that the person who if you get somebody who is not the other person don't really consider it as like a possible threat, then, you know, and you have that ability to get them back because you are much better than that person, then yeah, I think you can still be friends. I think you be testing the waters a little bit. You're like, you know, I can get him back, don't you? Like, what? No.
That's not even that, because me, like I said, I haven't been to therapy, and with my
Say it
self-esteem,
again.
I feel like everybody, if you choose somebody else, no matter what they look like, I just gonna feel like they're better than me. Like, you chose them, so that means they're better than me. How much, like, what did they do different than I did?
What
So,
if you're the one that broke up with them?
I don't care what they think, but I don't know. But I didn't break anybody's hearts or hurt anybody's feelings.
So I totally understand where you're coming from, and it's not about the person's looks. You're trying to figure out, well, what made them want to go with that person.
Yes. Like,
Well,
did they
they're
communicate
meeting-
better? Did
Yeah,
they,
they're meeting some need.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're better than you, but they're better for that person for some reason. Or
or is
they're easier.
I was about to hit on that because, you know, a lot of times if a guy is with a woman who is like don't seem to be of the caliber of the woman he left, 9 times out of 10 she doing something, you know, or okay with doing something that's a little bit more on the freaky side than the other
Or
woman.
she puts up with more of his crap.
That too.
She's
Or-
easier.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
for waking
like you
up
say,
now.
put up more with that crap, but don't care. Like, they can do whatever they want, and they, you know, they see that. Versus somebody like me, I done been through too much, so I'm gonna.
You gonna
speak
call
my-
him out?
Yes, I'm gonna speak my mind about it now. I'm not gonna just sit back and relax and just like, you do what you do, as long as you come home type of feeling anymore. We're gonna have to talk about it and tell me why.
So if you was with that 1%, would you have any kind of conversation like that with them?
With the 1%er.
Yeah, I mean,
I probably would, just because it's me. Yes, because I just want to know. Because I'll be thinking I might be that one person that can change their mind to make them not be like that anymore.
not be arrogant because
Arrogant,
of what they got.
and not be the one that he
So you're
finally.
trying to fix them. Or
I
mold
think-
them.
I think if you care about them, you would have those conversations. Just because you want to make them aware. Now, it's up to them where they value you enough
Yeah.
to want to listen. But I think if you cared about them, yeah. But if you were just with them for the perks, no, we ain't having those conversations.
Yeah.
I ain't taking you off.
But you
Let's
know,
go on a trip.
but you know, for people like that, a lot of times that they pick the woman, or the woman picks the man. Well, let me rephrase that. The guy picks the woman for the perks. I mean, a lot of the times in a
Yeah. situation
situation like that, it's not even about love. It's about more like
No,
lust.
and they pick the easier one. I mean, you can find plenty of women that are gorgeous, and they'll put up with a lot of crap. They're everywhere. I mean, they are. If you
Yeah.
have the right amount in your wallet, yeah, super easy. But to find somebody who genuinely cares about you and making you a better person, and actually, you know, your feelings, no. You ain't gonna find us anywhere else.
Yeah, because I mean, like me, like I'm not all about the money. Yes, it's nice, but as long as you building or we trying to build together, I don't care
Right.
about the money. I don't care where you work.
But see, that's one of the problems if you're dealing with the 1%. They already build. It's just
Yeah.
you're just there.
But I'm telling you, like a normal guy, like some guys be thinking because they work at McDonald's that they're not. I mean, me, I don't care. You got a job and you work and you trying to provide and do better for yourself. I don't care.
But it's hard for the guys.
yeah.
It's hard for them to be with a woman who makes more money. I can
So, that
say
might-
that with.
Because maybe that's what it is. I mean, I don't know. Just in general, like with my ex, like every job he had, pretty much, I still made more money. And even the one job where he didn't make more money, he still had to kind of work a little over to kind of get where I was.
You know, I read something a long time ago, and statistically, women who are in that 1% range normally catch hell trying to find a man.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones they are like that. The percentage of a high value woman being single is much higher than a guy.
Well, they're also in their dominant, I guess you would say, their male role. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be in that 1%, you have to be like a kick-ass woman. You have to be an authoritative woman. And there's not that many alpha men out there. I'm sorry.
Even if it's an alpha man, a lot of men ain't gonna want to put up with a woman who is financially alpha over them.
Oh, I know.
So,
I have
you know,
experienced this.
you know, because let's be real about something. People will quickly throw money into an argument or any type of finances into an argument, especially if they're losing. Like it could be one of those situations where, you know, I burnt the macaroni and cheese. All right, you telling me you burnt the macaroni and cheese. Well, if you don't like it, you can get out because I bought it and I got all this other stuff. I can easily throw that just because that's the one thing that I have that could be thrown at you because you don't have it.
Right.
So that was why I had said they can arrogantly replace you.
And I think that's the male currency in a relationship is kind of money. But the female currency is emotions. So if we don't get our emotional currency from you, our communication, our support, the love, the quality time, then you have no value to us. You can have all the money in the world, but if you aren't meeting our needs, we don't need you.
Yeah, you know that kind of puts pressure on the guy, though. I mean, and what I mean by pressure is that, you know, it's one of those, you know what, I gotta make her happy. If I don't make her happy, she's gonna kick me out
No.
or something like that.
Happiness comes within yourself. You should already be happy. But if you don't make us a priority and show interest and question about us, like ask about us and show interest in our lives and what we're doing, then that's a problem.
True.
Then you lose interest. The woman lose interest.
I don't need you to make me happy. I need you to be involved in my happiness.
Yeah, but you know, guys, if you're dealing with a woman who is high value, that's kind of tough to do.
Yeah.
I mean, because Jill Scott said that one of the biggest problems that she have as far as getting a man is she doesn't want a man that will be scared of her because of her success.
If it's about her success, if he's focused on her as a person, then that won't be an issue.
But you know that's hard really for anybody to do when what you have behind you is so abundant.
You should be talking to them, not
Yeah.
focus on the stuff that they have made or built or whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's, you know what, it's almost like meeting somebody and you're walking into this big mansion. It's a world you've never been in before, and the last thing you want to do is something that will mess that up. So now you're walking on eggshells, and it's kind of hard for you to just relax and be yourself because you don't want to lose that. And I think that's the reason why people who are pretty much on the same playing field as far as finances and stuff like that, that's the reason why you can have they can relate to each other. That's why they can actually have these moments where, I mean, I can tell you you're wrong and not be afraid of losing.
Well, I mean, and that's how you know that's your person.
Exactly. I agree with that. That's the reason why I was saying. You guys are pretty much actually saying what I was expecting as far as dealing with somebody that's high value. Because let's be real about something. If you have the money and the resources and the finances to do the things that you want to do, you're gonna have some arrogance. It's just you're just gonna have it because there's nothing out there you can't do except make somebody love you.
Right.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, look, this was deep. I expected it to be deep, but
Coming from me, I mean, of course.
yeah, April, I was surprised you kick off your shoes for that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to some a little bit more on the crazy side. All right, Miss Malik, we're almost to your segment there. All right. So, what is something? All right. So, Miss Baby, me and you ain't dating, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, April.
Yes.
What is something a person can do on a first date that will make you get up, leave, not look back? So they just told them to delete my number.
You on the first date.
Yeah, what can they do on the first date?
Bring
Wow.
another girl. Like,
Like, why is she here?
yeah, why is she here?
Wow, that's harsh.
Never mind. I'm good. I don't need to deal with that. I mean, you came right honest. Thank you for being honest with me that you want multiple women, but I'm not that one. Because I need a lot of attention. So if you can't give me my attention, then I need.
Oh, so because it can't give y'all the attention, not because it got this other girl that's in the picture?
Well, because why is she here? So you must be trying to talk to her at the same time you're trying to talk to me.
Yeah, I can see that being a good reason
And I
to
don't
get
like
up and
to be
leave.
second wishes to your kids and God. So, no, I'm good.
Amen. Amen. All right, babe, what about you? What is something somebody can do to just make you just get up and leave, no questions asked? It's just delete my number. And you ain't even saying it.
Delete. Either be extremely late or have extremely bad breath. I can't. My
Bad
nose,
breath is yes.
my nose is too sensitive.
Yeah, I ain't even go into that. We already talked about how you did when I was sick.
Your breath was stinking.
I was sick. I had like a stomach something.
It was like stomach acid.
It was
Burp.
and I talked to her and she literally did a back bend talking about some whoa. I was all sick, just made me feel bad. Just whoa. I'm like, I felt so bad. I just said, I ain't gonna
I
eat no
felt
more
bad
Reese's.
that you felt bad. I was
That
just
is-
like, it was a shock.
That
It was
is-
just like,
I had just ate some Reese's cups too.
But you sick. But that makes sense.
Look, it was what was
Well, you
there.
sick or not?
I was
no,
sick.
he asked me to go get them because I remember I went and bought them.
I was sick, but it was
Reese's cup was gonna make you feel bad.
look. I just wanted something to make me feel better. It didn't work because it made my
I bet it didn't.
made my stomach acid
Reese's
messed
cup.
up.
You should say, baby, give me some crackers.
Maybe next time I'll do that. But I tried to. If I get sick like that, I don't even want to tell her.
He doesn't. He gets scared. I've already apologized. I was like
How many times you apologize?
a lot.
Not enough.
How long ago was this?
Years ago.
Oh my gosh, let it go,
Years.
sir.
I talk about women bringing stuff up.
Yeah, but it
Years.
just made me feel bad. All right, Miss Jennifer, what you got?
I got a list.
Go for it.
All right. Be rude to the wait staff. I can't stand that. Be on your phone the whole time. I'll just get them leave. Drink too much. Or like drugs of any kind on the first date. Like no.
Wow.
No.
Just partying hard.
Yeah. I guess that would be, yeah. That like, oh, and anything against like, be racist against, race or gender or, like any other,
Prejudice.
yeah, any kind of prejudice against that handicapped people. No, I'm leaving. I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not part of who I am. Don't need to be associated.
I agree. Well, for me, I'm kind of leaning towards what my baby said, but I got to take it a step further. Your breath stank, your body stank, everything. If you just come there stinking, you sitting at the table, it's like I smell you coming when you pull up in the car. Like, what is that smell? You
Because
just
gonna have
showed
that
up.
face.
I see the green fumes shooting off of you. and then you sit down and that one smell hit,
Yeah.
where
that's
you
hard.
just didn't take care of yourself down there, that's like death for me. That is like, oh my God. And to be honest with y'all, I actually went on a date years ago where a woman was actually like that. And then she had the nerve, thought I didn't hear, to pass gas. Like it was, no, she didn't pass gas. She farted. That's what she did. And it was, and she had on like this skirt. And you know how on the cartoons you see the skirt fly up in the back. Yep, that's what it did. And not only was it like just absolutely disgusting, the person that was sitting behind us looked like, oh my God. And it just made it just sound like it was just so rancid. And I told her, I didn't just get up and leave, but I did get up and leave. I said, listen, I'm gonna run to the bathroom here. And she should have picked it up because I pointed the wrong direction. I pointed towards the door and said I was going to the bathroom. She like, okay, and I called out to leave that
Wow.
moment. It was bad because she it was just the funk. It was horrible. Mm-mm. All right, well listen, we are now officially at the halfway point here. So what is it time for?
Random facts.
Random facts.
It's now time for your head to explode from the new knowledge with Malika's Random Facts.
So since the end of the Olympics happened and we are number one in the world, so I have a few Olympic random facts. It wasn't always a worldwide event. Only 14 countries participated in the first Summer Olympics in 1896, though over 200 compete today. 14 to 200, that's a big jump.
Yeah, it is.
And then there's less gold in gold medals than you think. So pretty much this is fake.
Gold-plated.
Yeah.
Gold medals are not made from solid gold. Modern Olympic medals are gold-plated and primarily comprised of silver. Solid gold medals stopped being produced in 1912.
Wow.
So you just got gold-plated.
You got robbed.
Yes.
You got robbed.
You worked hard and got
And they
some
don't get
gold-plated.
paid a lot of
Mhm. They're gonna hang up in your closet.
Only one country has won medals from every Winter Olympics. The United States is the only country to have earned a medal at every Olympic Winter Games. So everybody else just
starring.
every other year.
The Winter Olympics.
Yes, the winter.
I'm thinking, for some reason, the X Games, like Sean guy.
In the 1900s, Olympic Games were small and long by today's standard. The 1900 Olympic Games were held in Paris, France, as a part of the World's Fair in Paris. The Games spanned 5 months, and only 24 countries were in competition at the time. 5 months?
That was a nice trip.
Yeah.
A long time to be working.
And it's going to be in LA or California next 4 years.
You know, the Olympics is
Yeah.
expensive when they come to a city, and it's like almost waste. That's almost like a waste of money, according to some people. Because when they had the Olympics here in Atlanta, they built all this stuff up, and when the Olympics was gone, that was it. They got all this material, all this stuff that they
They
have
should have
built up.
reused it.
They don't
Well-
they reuse it?
Well, they do, but it's like they're just certain things that are just so specific to the Olympics that you just can't replace. It's just you can't do anything with it. But it's just a reminder that the Olympics was here in 1996.
Well, it's going to be in
You have to
LA
think
now.
all the revenue that they're making from the people getting hotels, the airport, all the people getting flights, all the people eating the food, all the people. I mean, it seems like a lot is spent, but the revenue that they make from it, I'm sure supersedes the amount spent, even though I know it's a lot, but I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
The problem I have with the Olympics is that people who live in America will go and play for other countries
I
and
got
represent other countries
Yes,
and
I
win
saw that.
for medals for those countries. And I'm like, but you live in America. But we do the same thing. We'll put people over and be like, you be on our team.
Yes.
I don't know. I just feel like
There was a lady.
it should be from
was
where
it
you're
long jump?
currently living.
They
Or
probably paid
1500. It was
paid
some
them.
race. It was in the racing part. She was from St. Lucia, but they said she had moved to the States so many years ago.
Yeah.
But she's representing St. Lucia and they won their first gold ever.
Yeah.
But
That's
that
like
was
me
her
being
home
like,
country.
I'm going to represent Ireland or I'm going to represent Scotland. You know, like, I've never lived there. But my parents are from there, so I'm just going to jump on that and represent that.
I think St. Lucia is the only island in the world that's actually named after a woman. I think that's what I read. I don't know. But
I didn't know
know
what
the
it was
woman
named
named
after.
Saint Martin.
This is random facts.
Yes.
Yeah. But what about these events that they have? Some of these
That
things. they could-
breakdancing, that like
That was
what
terrible.
What is
What?
this?
What
I
are y'all
was-
talking
I
about?
You
was
didn't
just-
see the breakdancing group?
That was the best you had to put forth. You couldn't find nobody else.
Nobody else in your whole country that can break dance. And,
It was
First
so
year.
bad.
and you bring this to the table?
Malika, you could have won. I could have won against her. Like, it was so bad.
They
The woman,
have a
she had on blue, didn't
breakdancing.
she?
Yes.
I remember.
It's brand new to the Olympics. First time ever.
I saw that, and that's exactly what I was getting ready to talk about. Somebody had to learn to play Family Guy Peter when he was humming the Beverly Hills cop music while the person was out there breakdancing. It looked-
don't know
I don't
what
even
she
know if
was
you
doing.
call it
Yeah,
breakdancing.
I don't know what she
It was
was
more like
doing.
a seizure.
And then it's like I seen another thing where they did like a background on it. She's just a teacher that teaches breakdancing.
Just a teacher. Now
she-
you gone 5
I'm
words.
saying, I mean-
No, I'm saying.
I mean, it's like no, because them other people like they do this for a living. Like that's all they
But
do.
she taught
She
breakdancing.
teaches breakdance.
But she's not a good breakdancer.
She's not a good breakdancer.
Oh, you have to look it up. So bad.
It's so
I'm
bad.
telling you, but there's so many
Like the history of breakdancing. That's her class.
sports that they've like gotten rid of, like Olympic events. There used to be snow ski dancing, which if you've never looked it up,
That sounds ridiculous.
very entertaining. Very entertaining. I mean, these people are doing twirls to classical music and on skis, and I'm like, my ankles would never hold up. I mean, it's a sport, but I mean,
What
They-
about that one
it's just
game
cool.
where they just like to me they're just playing with ice cubes and like cleaning.
Oh,
Curling.
Yeah, curling.
my dad loves some curling.
What is this? Like, where did this random event? Who
It's-
thought
it's
of this
been
ice
around
cube
for a while.
on ice and
It's like
cleaning?
shuffleboard on ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
And them people be just as push scrubs.
Clean, 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 clean. Slide, slide.
I love the fast walking event where they're just like
There's
getting
an
it.
event for
There's
that.
a fast walking event.
Oh yeah, and the girl like if you haven't seen, you gotta look that one up too, because the woman, I forgot which country, she thought she won it and she was celebrating. She was like sticking out her tongue and had like her flag around her, and she's like, and then here comes somebody, boom, and she's like,
Oh, it said
and I mean, so she looked stupid for celebrating early, but yeah, it's in. You gotta look up those, man. Those are the good things.
no. First, mainly look up the
Breakdancing,
breakdancing.
that was
I'm
terrible.
gonna look that up myself.
Yes.
'Cause that just sound. I didn't know they had that. I mean, I knew about the breakdancing, but the speed walking thing. Now that's funny right there, because I can see these people just look crazy doing that.
That should be your random facts next week. All the weird Olympic sports that they've gotten rid of. Because there's
yes.
been some. Yeah.
Well, we on breakdancing and speed walking, so I can only imagine the old ones. And then you talking about the snow dance, the ski dance.
Yeah. You have to look that up too. It's entertaining.
That is crazy. All right. Well, Miss Malika, was that your random facts?
That was my random facts.
You are not officially smarter than you was 5 minutes ago, thanks to Malika's Random Facts.
All right. So let's keep it going here, y'all. We got a couple of more minutes here. So
You
y'all
didn't
ready?
have anything today?
No, are we not playing a game?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. We playing the game. Miss Malika ain't the favorite of, but we gonna play it anyway. The MAC Address MC.
Where the questions are 100% real, answered by 99% guesses. It's the MAC Address MC.
This is the one with random facts.
It's well, when you put it like that, I mean,
I have to remember that's how it is.
yes, you just say random facts. Huh?
Well,
Well, yeah,
facts
it's
game.
It is random facts.
Well, I gotta know. Okay, so he says something, and we have to say like if it's true or not.
No, what it is that I asked you a question. You probably won't know anything about it, but then you might. And you have a multiple choice.
Okay.
It's A, B, C, or D.
Okay, ready.
And the way it works is if you get it right, you get a point. If you get
Okay.
it wrong, the next person get to try to answer. If they get it wrong, then I'll just say what the answer is. All right, so
But I feel like if I know it, I want to buzz in and I want to get right first.
we might work on something like that.
Yeah.
Because we got buzzers. All right, so baby, we're going to start with you on this one. Since it's your favorite. You ready?
Yes.
Antidophobia is the fear that somewhere, somehow, A, a dog will steal your money, B, a squirrel will jump on your head, C, a duck is watching you, or D, a pig will start talking to you.
A pig will start talking to me.
Is it a pig will start talking to you?
Boing.
No. All right, so I'm gonna ask the question again. Antidophobia is the fear that somewhere, somehow, either A, a dog will steal your money, B, a squirrel will jump on your head, or C, a duck is watching you.
B, a squirrel jumps on your head.
A squirrel will jump on your head? No.
It's
Wow.
A.
No.
It's C.
It's C. A
What?
duck is watching you.
Duck is watching me.
Yep, a duck is watching you.
Oh, wow.
And they got some images of them doing that. Oh, that's why they call them Peking duck.
Wow.
All right, Miss Jennifer, you
Okay.
get number 2. How did Korean folk tales used to start back in the day? Was it A, back when tigers used to smoke? B, once upon a time? C, before the mule penis dragged the ground?
What?
Or D, a mother married a salmon?
I'm gonna need to hear it in Korean to be able to recognize it. But I'm gonna say D.
D, after mother married a salmon. Is that the answer? No.
I'm gonna do the nasty C.
Before the mule penis dragged the ground? No.
So is A?
Yes.
What is A?
Back when tigers used to smoke, that's how they used to start off a store.
When tigers used
Back
to
when
smoke.
tigers used to smoke, the chinchillas would look at each other and point fingers. All right, so April, now we're at you. In 2010, Nintendo trademarked what? A, a song called Coin Them Bricks. B, the phrase gonna one up you. C, the term peach blasting. Or D, the phrase it's on like Donkey Kong.
D. It's on like Donkey.
The phrase is on like Donkey Kong. Is that the answer? Yes,
I can see that.
Yeah.
that is
That one
it.
was easy.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you. I get a
I
point.
had you gonna one up you, so that's Mario.
I thought
and the
about
term.
that one. Then I was like, oh yeah, that
I
Donkey
wonder
Kong
what
one.
peach blasted is.
I don't know. No telling.
Peaches means booty in Georgia. All right, so baby, we're back to you. A single strand of spaghetti is called what? A, flacito. B, spaghetto. C, limp ito. Or D, noodle.
D.
D, is it noodle? No. All right, Miss Jennifer, what you think it is? A single strand of spaghetti is called what? A flacito, a spaghetto, or limp ito?
You said the last one, that noodle. What was it?
Oh, it's either A or C. C.
C, limp ito. Is that it? No.
That was A.
Spaghetto. Z.
Spaghetto.
Spaghetto.
Spaghetto is one strand of spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
No,
B.
SpaghettiOs are Z are the O's.
All right, we at you now, Miss Jennifer?
Yeah.
All right. The Bagheera Kipling
I was
spider.
like the beginning.
No, that's not what I said. The Bagheera Kipling spider is the only species of spider that what? A, can learn to spell words. B, likes to do drugs. C, is a vegetarian. Or D, falls asleep after it plays with itself.
Wow.
What you mean?
Where do you find these?
That's my thing. Find the answers with the most ridiculous.
What was B?
B is like to do drugs.
For real?
She's talking.
Well, describing spider rights. We have those here. Drugs, and then we had vegetarian, and then we had plays with itself.
Oh, and can learn to spell words.
But we have scribing spiders here. Writing ones.
You are really going
Do
to
they
school
have
for
something that they play with? I can't even see it.
This. You play with that. Play
So
with that.
I'm gonna go. Likes to do drugs.
Likes to do drugs. Do they like to do drugs? No. All right, April. The
I thought we
Bagheera
were playing.
Kipling spider is the only species of spider that does what? A, can learn to spell words.
So is it Charlotte?
She's saying,
Huh?
is it scribed? Is it right?
Charlotte's what?
I'm not saying that. It can learn to spell words. C, is a vegetarian. Or D, falls asleep after it plays.
How they know if that's a vegetarian? Like how they find that out?
Somebody's watching him.
So they're watching it play with itself, and
Like, how do
they're
you
watching
know?
it.
Spider-born.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web. It can learn to spell words. Is that the answer? No. What you
Don't
think
tell
it
me
is, babe?
it plays with itself.
See,
C, is a vegetarian? Yes.
I thought about that one, but I was like,
Why did it
like,
say it?
So what does it eat?
probably eat
Just
grapes.
leaves and like, yeah.
What eat grapes?
Eat grapes. Just
Grapes and Brussels sprouts and celery. Well, I don't know what it is. I just know it's vegetarian.
Because if they eat leaves, it might could do drugs too.
That's true, but it's eating drugs. It ain't like snoring the line. All right, Paper, we're at you now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. A cluster of bananas is called a what? A team. B, a stifford. C, a orgy with the J and I. Or D, a hand.
let's go with the nastiest one, an orgy with the J.
Is it the orgy with the J? No.
It's a hand.
Is it a hand? Yes.
I just guessed.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
nothing.
actually
good
knew
guess.
that one.
Oh, see, look at you. All
Why you
right.
gonna do like this for me, like?
I wanted to get it right.
She wanted the point.
All right. Number 7. You ready, babe?
Yeah.
What is so special about the town of Monowi, Nebraska? A,
Spell it.
Monowi.
Okay.
Is it A, only one person live there? B, if a bull hits your car, you could actually sue it? C, people take turns owning one dog? Or D, the main road is made up of bull poop?
Poop.
Poop! Is it the main road is made up of poop? No.
Only one person lives there.
Only one person lives there? Yes.
Mono means one.
Yeah, but I also said one dog too. So
That's just stupid.
They shared the window.
the lady who lives there, she's the mayor, the bartender, and the librarian.
I
So
bet
why
she
would
is.
I be there?
Get drunk,
She's the richest person in town.
get drunk while she make laws and read books.
Scary.
All right. So we're at you now.
Yay.
All right. Vanilla flavor is sometimes made from a scented oil called castoreum, which naturally comes from what? A, the cocoa bean. B, coyote vomit. C, beaver ass. Or D,
You said beaver
rain.
ass?
Yes, beaver ass.
What was the last one?
Rain.
What was the first one?
Cocoa bean.
I hope it's not big.
I would say D.
D, rain. Is it
Rain.
rain? No.
Oh my god.
All right, so April, which one is it? Is it the cocoa bean, coyote vomit or beaver's ass?
I hope it's A.
The bean.
A, the cocoa bean.
Yeah.
Is it the cocoa bean? No.
Oh my gosh.
What you think it is, babe?
What's left? The two.
Oh,
The coyote vomit and
It's
the
gotta be
beaver's
the
ass.
vomit.
Probably the vomit.
Is it the vomit? No.
You said vanilla?
Vanilla
Extract.
flavor is sometimes
Yeah.
okay,
That you said the flavor and the extract.
no, the flavor. Vanilla flavor is sometimes made from a scented oil called castoreum.
How do you know that? Like, what I mean, like, what I need to look at so I know not to get the.
Well, it ain't
but-
made from that now.
Oh,
I don't think.
Like, are they like squeezing the glands of the beaver butt? Or
Who
like,
knows? But it,
I
That's
need
like
to-
Skittles
I need more
being part of
information.
some type of bug,
what?
like the waxy part.
yeah,
Yeah.
Skittle shell made from bug stuff.
Yeah.
What?
I think it's M&M's too. I think. I don't
It
know.
might be.
you know what? The hardest thing to learn is how glitter's made. They don't share that with anybody.
Oh wow.
Like it's like Fort Knox.
Oh,
Oh,
glitter.
wow. So the only
How do we
people that
make-
can make it is the people who make it. Okay, so it is beaver's ass. All right, so who we at now?
Me.
All right, April. Sarah Josepha Hale. You know who that is?
What's the last
Sarah. I'm gonna let me just say it. Sarah Josepha Hale.
name? J-O?
Josepha. The author of Mary Had a Little Lamb is the most responsible for the creation of what? Is it A, lamb chops being considered a food?
Play along.
B, Thanksgiving being a national holiday? C, school crossing guards? Or D, the hour lunch break?
What's a lunch break?
I don't know. I don't get that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like.
Yeah, what is she the most responsible for the creation of?
Mary Had a Little Lamb, the song.
Yep.
That's what she's most known for.
Say what's A again?
A is lamb chops being considered a food.
And B was
Thanksgiving being a national holiday.
like well, she wasn't born back then. I mean I don't know. What was C?
School crossing guards.
Maybe school crossing guards. I don't know.
Is it school crossing guards? No.
Oh man.
All right, baby. Took your answer. So what is it? Is it lamb chops being considered a food, Thanksgiving being a national holiday, or the hour lunch break?
I'm gonna go with lamb chops. Play along.
Lamb chops, play along. Is that it?
Let's
No.
get together and play along.
Let's not do that. All right. You can't
The
get the
hour
point.
lunch break.
Hour lunch break, no.
So it's Thanksgiving.
Thanks.
She's responsible for Thanksgiving.
She is mostly responsible for making it a national holiday. She ain't responsible for Thanksgiving, other folks are.
So making it a holiday. So she put out a petition and said, "I want this to be a holiday."
Okay, all right. Who we at now?
Thank you.
Yes.
Malika.
Yes.
All right, baby, here we go. What kills less people than sharks in a year? What kills less people in a year than sharks? Is it A, coconuts? Is it B, bottled water? Is it C, hot dogs? Is it D, champagne corks?
Champagne corks.
Is it champagne corks? No.
Coconuts.
Coconuts? No.
What was C? Hot dogs?
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
No.
What was it?
Bottled
Hey.
water.
Bottled water.
Bottled water is equivalent to almost 1 death a year. Coconuts are equivalent to 150 deaths a year.
Oh Lord. it's going-
Champagne corks is equivalent to 24 deaths a year. Hot dogs is 13 deaths a year.
So,
Falling coconuts. And sharks is around the range of 10 a year.
well, it's going up. You know.
Oh, yeah, it done went on up. All right. So I don't know who won. I don't know if I think the whole weird
We all
question just
got
threw
one.
everybody off. But it's all right. In my eyes, you ladies are all winners.
Yeah, we all got 1 point. So
Yeah,
yes, we
everybody
definitely
got
are.
at least 1 point.
Yeah.
It's like Jennifer, for you, the one that made the most sense is the one you answered.
Yeah.
Mono, one person.
Yeah.
And baby, you just took that amazing guess with the banana hands.
Yes, I did. She knew it.
I knew that one, and I would have gotten the Nintendo one too.
All right. Well, look here, you guys. Unless somebody got anything else,
Good.
we are good. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap up this podcast. A couple of things we talked about. Listen, having that 1%er is nice, but don't let it Don't let it do what?
Don't let it change you.
Yeah, don't let it change you. Don't let it, stop you from, saying
Being authentic.
Yeah, you love that word, don't you?
I do.
Being authentic. Yeah, so don't let the flashy stuff get you. And if you're going on first dates, be prepared. Don't go stinking. Don't go
stinking.
Don't
go rude.
Yeah,
don't go doing drugs.
Yeah, don't be bringing.
Don't
somebody
talk politics.
That's right. Don't talk politics.
Don't be bringing somebody else with you.
That's it.
All right, and also, for those who was listening, make sure you check vanilla flavor and make sure see what's in it. Because you might come across the wonderful taste of beaver ass. and fellas, don't be a spaghetto.
Don't be a limp noodle.
Wow, I was not gonna say that. You know what it didn't say? It didn't say if the noodle was boiled or
Was that a raw noodle or a cooked
Well, it didn't
noodle?
really say if it was a raw noodle or a cooked one. But from the words that I'm getting here, I'm gonna assume it's cooked. Just hang it down.
It doesn't matter. I don't know.
It really does. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this podcast. You guys have a great one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you also feel generous, donate to our cause. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So panel, say bye.
Bye.
Y'all have a great one.